Sun Wukong leaped out of the peach garden, only to see Zixia still sitting by the cloud edge, her eyes lost in thought. He called out to her, "Little girl, can't find your way home? If you're gonna cry, don't squat at my doorstep, or others might think I've got a purple dog guarding the gate." Zixia slowly stood up and turned to look at him. She replied, "I've sat here for 10,000 years, and no one has ever paid me any attention." Sun Wukong shrugged it off. "Is that so? Guess I was meddling. Farewell." He arrived at the heavenly river and muttered to himself, This place isn't bad at all, shimmering like the East Sea in front of my Huagua mountain." He began to stir the river, scattering the silver stars. Suddenly, someone shouted, "Stop that at once." Sun Wukong looked up to see a tall young man with a handsome face and wings on his back. He sized up the stranger and said, "I thought all the deities in heaven were old men with white beards." The young man introduced himself. "The appearance of the gods in the heavenly palace is shaped by their will. If one does not wish to appear old, they naturally won't. I am Tianping, the guardian deity of the heavenly river. These silver stars have been meticulously arranged over millions of years. Please do not disturb them." Sun Wukong, instead of heeding Tianping's words, swung his golden cudgel, scattering the stars even more. Tianping shouted, "Stop!" and leaped in front of Sun Wukong, grabbing the cudgel. Sun Wukong laughed. "There are few who can seize my weapon in this world. I was itching for a fight, and now you can't escape even if you wanted to." The two clashed, creating a whirlpool in the river that threatened to overturn the entire heavenly river. Tianping was anxious and angry, fearing further disturbance of the stars. Distracted, he was knocked down by Sun Wukong, who then pointed his cudgel at Tianping's head. Sun Wukong teased, "Concede defeat?" Tianping roared, "Do you know what you've done? You've scattered them. It took tens of thousands of years to create this." Sun Wukong disdainfully said, "What's the big deal? A few silver grains. Fussing over them like a woman." Tianping pushed away the cudgel and lunged again, but his anger left him without strategy, and he was soon knocked down again. Sun Wukong panted, "Still fighting?" Tianping gritted his teeth and struggled to his feet. "Of course!" This repeated 27 times. Sun Wukong sighed. "Never seen someone so tough." Tianping, teeth clenched, said, "I will stand, even if it kills me." Sun Wukong impatiently said, "Why bother? We're just sparring, admit defeat and it's over. Making it like a vendetta." Tianping raged, "You've destroyed my cherished creation, my home. I won't forgive you." Sun Wukong scoffed, "Can't live here anymore? It's a bit chaotic, but far better than my water curtain cave." "Petty," Tianping passionately said. "You wouldn't understand. You have no love in your heart. How could you know the meaning of cherishing?" Sun Wukong impatiently said, "What nonsense! Just hurry up. I'm starving waiting for you to get up." At that moment, a white-clothed woman descended into the river, exclaiming in shock, and rushed to Tianping, embracing him. "What happened to you? Why are you like this?" Tianping, blood at the corner of his mouth, forced a smile, comforting her. "It's nothing, you." He looked at Sun Wukong. "He disturbed the stars you crafted. I won't let him off." You caressed Tianping's head, tears streaming down. "Fool, it doesn't matter if the stars are scattered." Tianping, in pain, wanted to bang his head against the ground, but Yu held his head. "I say you're a fool. I spent so much time creating the stars and the galaxy, only for you to appreciate. I placed each one carefully, just because it made you happy. What I truly care about. Don't you understand?" Tianping smiled, genuinely this time, like a child resting in Yu's embrace. Yu stroked his head, her tears falling onto his hair. Sun Wukong felt a strange sensation in his heart. "Hey, are you ignoring me?" He had always been feared or revered wherever he went, but this scene was something he had never encountered before. "They don't care about me at all." They only see themselves. Perhaps everyone thinks the world exists for them alone when they are born. It's only when they realize they are wrong that they begin to grow up. Tianpeng said to Sun Wukong, "Monkey, go. I no longer hate you." Sun Wukong doubted. "Huh, don't believe it. When I hate someone, I remember them forever. How can you just stop hating so quickly?" Tianpeng firmly said, "You wouldn't understand." Sun Wukong retorted, "Say it again. I don't understand. I know 72 transformations and every spell. What don't I understand?" A Yu addressed Sun Wukong. "So you are the great sage equal to heaven." She explained, "I've heard you were born from stone. Human concerns might be different from yours. Perhaps you lack a certain insight." Sun Wukong retorted angrily, "Are you saying I'm heartless?" Tianpeng profoundly said, "You're different from us. Humans are born incomplete, always seeking to fill the void. Gods also have this void, but they suppress the desire to seek. Feeling complete. You don't seem to have this unease, perhaps because you're a creation of nature. Maybe one day you'll understand when you see another shadow in your soul." Sun Wukong muttered to himself and turned to leave the heavenly river. This time, he walked out slowly, not flying. A Yu watched Sun Wukong's back and couldn't help but say, "This person seems." Tianping asked, "What?" A Yu shook her head. "I don't know. Never mind him." Sun Wukong returned to the peach garden to find Zixia still standing by the cloud edge.